YouTube. This video stems from a viewer's question I received on my last video. When law enforcement comes to your door, what should you do? Please, if you have any questions you would like answered in a future video, jump down in the comments below, and you never know, your question may be spotlighted in a future video. Also, if you like this video and would like to see more videos like this one, please subscribe to our channel. Now let's dive right into today's question. When law enforcement comes to your door, what should you do? Well, first and foremost, you need to take out your phone and start recording the whole interaction. There is a long and solemn tradition in American criminal justice system of respecting the privacy of a person's home. Unless they have a proper warrant, law enforcement personnel are not allowed to enter your home to conduct a search or make an arrest. That is at least the usual rule. However, police officers have devised a method of circumventing the warrant requirement known as knock and talk. It works like this. Law enforcement officers approach a home, knock on the front door, and strike up a conversation with the person who answers the door in the hopes of gaining admission and uncovering proof of illegal conduct. Unfortunately, for many citizens, this strategy works well. If the police knock on your door, you must understand what is going on, what is the purpose of the visit, and be prepared to answer. First, let's go through the basics. What does it mean to knock and talk? Knock and talk is an investigative strategy, not a casual chat, meet and greet, or community building opportunity. The officer that comes to your house is looking into criminal conduct, suspected of criminal activity, or an anonymous report. Without a warrant, knock and talk is a means to further this investigation. Why do law enforcement officers use this technique? Knock and talk is used by officers for two main reasons. To begin with, obtaining a warrant takes time and necessitates the cop demonstrating probable cause to suspect they will discover evidence of illegal behavior. The knock and talk strategy allows cops to investigate their suspicion quickly and independently. Second, knock and talk is frequently utilized due to its high success rate. Why does this technique work so well? Because the typical citizen is generally unaware of his rights, and even those who are aware of their rights may be intimidated by the officer's seeming power and badge. This tactic is frequently successful. As a result, many people will discuss critical information to investigators by providing voluntary statements and enabling officers to enter and search them merely because they are frightened to say no or unaware that they have the right. Furthermore, evidence of criminal conduct can sometimes be seen, heard, or scented from regions immediately outside the home, such as the front porch. Are there any limitations to the use of this technique? Yes. Police officers are members of the public, and they, like anybody else, are permitted to approach a resident's front door and seek to communicate with the residents. The essential idea of the knock and talk, on the other hand, is that it is a consensual interaction. As a result, during a knock and talk, the cops must act appropriately. If, for example, the officer's conduct are deemed unreasonable and, as a result, illegal, arrive at inconvenient times, assemble a large number of additional cops as backup, show off their guns, make statements that are menacing or coercive, remain on your premises for an extended amount of time, or try to enter or search locations surrounding the outside of your house that you wouldn't want the general public to see. What are the objectives of knock and talk? In general, the purpose of the knock and talk is to avoid the warrant requirement. The officer's objectives in the knock and talk are as follows. To get a look inside the house. Officers will try to peep through open doors and in windows in hope of seeing, hearing, or smelling evidence of unlawful activities. Interrogate the residents in the hopes of obtaining voluntary confessions and evidence of illicit behavior. To gain permission to enter the house and search it without a warrant. To uncover the proof of illicit behavior and/or make an arrest, thereby proving their suspicions. What should I do if a police officer comes to my door? If the cops arrive at your door, you are not required to open it or contact with them in any manner. If you choose to open your door, be aware of your rights and use them to your advantage. Exit the building and shut the door behind you. Insist on seeing a warrant. Take these particular measures if the police have a warrant. Don't respond to any questions. Do not allow the authorities to enter your home or perform any type of search. I want to assist you, tell the officers. Despite the fact that I have done nothing illegal, my lawyer has told me to never answer questions or consent to a search unless my counsel is present. Don't be harsh, instead be direct and firm. Return to your home and contact your criminal defense attorney. If the cops try to force their way into your house, obey their commands and don't resist. Fighting illegal activity in the courtroom is vastly superior to fighting it in your living room. Pay attention to what's going on around you and tell your lawyer everything that happened. What should I do if I'm unable to say no and the officers enter into my home? There's no denying that when law enforcement agents arrive at your door, it's difficult to refuse them. If you or any inhabitants of your home authorize authorities to enter for whatever reason, make sure the officers know exactly where they are allowed to be. You have the right to limit the scope of the officers' actions if they don't have a warrant. You may come inside, but you must remain in the hallway, for example, tell the officers. I don't want you to go anywhere else in the house, and I don't want you to search it. Make a call to your criminal defense lawyer immediately now. Is there a way to keep police off my property? If you clearly label your property as prohibited to the public, you may be able to prevent undesired contact with the cops. Build a fence with a locking gate and place no trespassing signs on it. Make sure your windows are covered with drapes or blinds to prevent the police or neighbors or passerby from peering into your home. Additionally, inform all occupants and visitors of your home that they must never consent to a search and must not invite law enforcement personnel in. As soon as you become aware that the authorities are attempting to contact you or gain access to your property, contact your criminal defense attorney. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you would like to see more content like this one, please subscribe to our channel. Also, if you have any questions you would like answered in a future video, jump down in the comments below, and you never know, your question might be spotlighted in a future video. Thank you for watching, YouTube, and until next time, stay safe out there.